What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jtunes, and welcome back to another FIFA video. Guys, it's that time of week again. It's Foot Champs time, as you guys know, and hopefully you guys are enjoying your games and having a good time in your games and winning all your games. We have 40 games to do, of course, again this weekend, plus squad battles, so it's a lot of games to do. We're looking good for top 100 right now in squad battles. But again, I just can't mess up. I gotta literally get 25s to 28s every single game. If not, I feel like I'm out, because I feel like a lot of people now are playing on Ultimate. I might have to step my game up and start playing on Ultimate, but we'll see. Hopefully we can stay in, and hopefully we can do well and get that top 100. But for Weekend League, we're about to get started, guys. In the Weekend League, as you guys can see, I do sets of 10 every time, so we're going to be seeing our first set of 10 here, and then, like I said, we might see the last 10, or I might throw some other footage in there as well. But I want to go ahead and show you the squad that we're going to be using this weekend, or well, at least for the first 10 games, because we have Henry for 10 games, as you guys can see here. So this is a squad we've been using, basically the same squad over and over. The only thing that's changed this weekend right now is having Henry starting at striker. Last weekend I would bring him in tough games, didn't use up all of his I guess games or his loans, right, for those games. So we're going to use him for our first 10 games here. Hopefully he does well for us. And plus, it kind of sucks with these loan players, because the fact that I end up using, I don't get to use them that much. I would bring Henry in, or any of my other loan players in, except for Rio. I bring him in when I need him. Like when I got Ronaldo for the five games I think I had him for, I only brought him in like the 60th or 7th. Same thing with Henry. So I'm going to give him his full games and see how I like him, because I really want to go after, I can't afford his striker card right now, but maybe we'll go after his left wing card or something. But we're going to give him a go if we enjoy him. But this is a squad, guys. Henry, Martial, Walcott. Actually, Alessandrini goes in for Walcott, or vice versa. It just depends. I might start Walcott, and then, like, I usually start Walcott and then I go to Alessandrini, just because, like, Walcott does well the first half, and then Alessandrini has those fresh legs for the second half. On our bench, we also have Renato and Jesus right now on our bench. I also have some red cards and stuff that I might end up bringing in, but right now, guys, there's only 3 subs, so I only have 3 on my bench, and then I have bronze bench, of course. But that's the squad that we have, same squad as always. And to be fair, kind of getting sick of the same team over and over again, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. But either way, guys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 of the Foot Champs here, guys. We are going up against, in our first game, the 4-3-2-1 here. Basic BPL, of course, with that Wilson up top. And right away, guys, 3 minutes in, Henry gets a great ball to him. He passes it off, or we get a pass off, and he takes a low driven to score a goal in the first couple of minutes. Vidal here, back to Henry. Henry passes to Martial, the finesse shot from outside the box from Martial. Of course, Henry getting that assist as well. And it's 2-0 very early. In the 31st minute here, guys, I was actually trying to pass that to Conte, I promise you, but it went down, I think, to Eric Bailly, and he goes ahead and capitalizes on my mistake there. It's pretty bad. It's 2-1 in the 71st, though. We get it to Martial. Martial finds Henry. Henry passes off to Vidal. Vidal with the low driven to beat the keeper there. And Henry gets a goal or 2. And then, of course, the assist, which is looking pretty good. Henry's doing what I want him to do. He's big, he's bulky, and look at that shot from distance, boys. From outside the box, and he puts it in the upper corner there. A lovely shot from Henry. I think he got 2 goals this game, 2 assists. It was pretty damn good. Henry is a beast. But, guys, that's going to be our first match here. We dominated, as you guys can see there, and we're going to get our first win in the Weekend League. Game 1 is done, and we got the win. Good. Now we're going into game 2. We have a lot more games to do. 39, if I'm not mistaken. I can do math sometimes. The 4-2-3-1 here. We start off early, of course. The 1-2s is what I like to do. We find Martial 8 minutes in, and he's going to put the low driven in to make it 1-0 very, very early. Here off of course, the goal kick. Our defense does well there, guys. Gets it forward. Look at that. Martial passes to Henry. Henry still with it, trying to find the space. Finds Walcott. Walcott tries to pass this off. Fortunately, Henry is able to save it there. Conte just passing around looking for that space. We do find Martial. Martial finds Henry, and Henry puts it into the back of the net, boys. It's 2-0 early. If 40th, look at that. Nice 1-2s. Henry gets it to Martial. Martial with space, takes a low driven, off the deflection. Yes, sirree. Henry is there to put it in. I say yes, sirree a lot, don't I? Maybe I got to find another word. Henry again here. Good pass to Pogba, and Pogba passes to Martial, the low driven cross the face of a net, and that is going to make it do your little hocus pocus. That's going to make it 4-0 in the 58th 78th minute. In the 73rd, again, I play the same way over and over again. Find the 1-2s. Look at that great ball from Henry to Martial. Martial takes a low driven, beats the keeper there. Those low drivens are very, very strong, even though I do miss them here and there, but they are strong. Henry and Martial killing it up top. We win 5-0. If I'm not mistaken, it is 5-0, and he does not rage quit. So we go ahead and win that match there. Again, dominated on stats, and that is going to be our second win of the weekend league, and we have a lot more games to do. I wish it was like 15 games, 20 games max, but it is what it is. We got 38 to go, boys. Let's see if we can keep it going. Henry's a beast. Game 3, boys. Game 3, 4-3-1-2. Now, I'm going to say this real quick. While I'm in my games here, and there's a lot of times that I change in formations a lot during my matches. I know a lot of people stay in the 4-1-2-1-2, and I don't know if you guys are switching up. Henry with a beautiful goal there. I don't know if you guys are switching up your formations. I was a person before, I would say FIFA 17, that I would stay in my one formation. I really wouldn't change much. I would just play the game like literally in 1 or 2 formations. This year and last year, mostly this year, I've changed into a lot. If I see somebody in the 4-3-1-2, I'm going to match that formation. Even though the 4-1-2-1-2 works again, the 4-3-1-2 is going to match it. We're going to see who's going to play better in that formation. I'm changing a lot in games, so there's not a formation that I stick to. I do play a lot of the 4-3-2-1s, a lot of the 4-1-2-1-2s, but I do switch. Look at that header from Alessandrini, man. What a beauty there to make it 3-1. But I am changing formations a lot, guys. I don't know if it's a good thing or not, but it looks like it's working for me. And I'm still trying to learn a lot of the, not learn, but play all the different formations, so that way I can just counter or turn into a formation. Like last year, I would never go into a 3-back, and if things are not looking good for me this year, I will go into a 3-back. So little things, if you guys need help and you can't figure out what's going on, try different formations against your opponents to try to counter. We do get a rage quit there. 4-1 is the end result of that match, but just a quick little tip there that's been helping me out through this year. That's 3 wins, guys. Let's go. All right, we're going into game 4. We have 3 wins, 0 losses. We're going up against the 4-3-2-1 basic BPL. Now, we're going to see a lot of basic BPLs or BPL squads just because it's a very strong league and overpowered league in FIFA. It's kind of getting a little bit boring seeing the same thing over and over again, but Vidal here, great ball to Henry. Henry tucks it in, making it 1-0 very early. Again, his squad is not bad by any means. It's just like we see a lot of the BPL squads, don't we? It's like everybody's playing with the same people over and over again. It kind of sucks, but they win games. Look at Walcott there, and that's why Walcott comes in for the first half, and then Alessandrini does, because he does well for us. He gets a goal there. Great little assist here for Henry, and look at that power. Look at that accuracy. Upper corner, and he puts it away, guys. He wants to hear. He wants to hear. Go ahead. Talk, baby. Henry is a beast. Enjoyed every minute of him on the pitch, guys. Alessandrini here. Nice little fake shot. Passes to Vidal, but Vidal finds Henry. Tries to take the shot the first time. Unable to, but the second time he's just going to turn, shoot, low driven, beats the keeper and the defender there. Literally leaves the defender on skates, boys. And that is going to be 4-0 so far. Son here passes this off to Fernandinho. If I'm not mistaken here, he is going to find Jesus. Walker does well there. Lucky the ball like stays in that area because Walker tripped up. He does get himself a goal in the 68th. In the 70th though, 1-2's happening here. Henry by himself again, guys. Just look at that. That's a nice finesse shot. Literally put, I think that was Smalling, if I'm not mistaken. Put him, literally he did the splits, bro. Like literally Henry killed him. Henry is a beast. Henry again to Alessandrini, back to, look at that, man. That finesse shot is killer, man. And that's only a 4-star. He's a 4-4, right? He's just been incredible. Go ahead. There it is, Henry. You're a beast. I really want his striker card, but I just can't afford it as of yet, guys. But that is our 4th game, if I'm not mistaken. There are the stats right there. Again, kind of dominated. So 4-0 going into game 5, and usually this is where I start choking. I'm not even lying. We always go 4-0, and then in game 5, you know, I die. But in the 7th minute here, guys, we get a free kick, and these free kicks work. I know I probably shouldn't be saying that, but I score a lot of my free kicks just like that. I don't bring up to 3 players. Just find the open man. He's going to have that low-driven angle, and bang, it's a goal. It happens multiple times for me in Foot Champs or in FIFA. So if you guys need help on free kicks, and don't try to take them direct, that works a lot better in my opinion. All right, Henry here gets it out to Vidal. Vidal is going to tuck one in. I think that's going to make him his 50th goal or 51st goal for him. And all my players have played like 200 and something games for me, almost 300 games if I'm not mistaken. We haven't changed our team at all. since we started on the PS4. 31st minute here, Martial finds Pogba. Pogba, hey, look at that. Look at that. Henry's header, boys. Nice little chip there, or excuse me, cross to find Henry, and that is going to be a rage quit from our opponent. We're gonna win that 3-0 there. In the 32nd minute there, he's only had one attempt on goal and decides that he can't take anymore. So guys, we have 5 wins so far. 5-0, it's coming, guys. Like the best we've ever ended, honestly, in our first set is 9-1, 8-2. That's what my goal is every time. Just because 10-0 is not a thing for me, but I'm trying my best to do it. I have not gotten 10-0. I got him a lot last year, not this year. Look at that ball from Eriksen, guys. Like on top of that, like that whole play, Boateng, I remember this, like, because I was very upset. Boateng, I start pushing back to run back with him, and he's literally crab walking or crab running backwards, and it very much irritated the hell out of me. But they get themselves a goal. Martial off of the post to find Henry. That was all part of my plan, guys. It's all trick shots. You know what I'm saying? It was part of my plan. Henry scores to tie it up here, guys. It's 1-0 in the 27th. Conte with a great tackle there. Gets it forward to Henry. He's going to find Walcott. Walcott's going to turn. Henry again. Look at the passing, guys. Just look at the passing. It's so pretty. It's so beautiful. And it kills defenses. And there it is, guys. Martial gets himself one as well. 2-1. Pogba. Walcott. Henry. Finesse shot, baby. Oh, my God. Henry's a beast. Oh, man, it's almost over. Henry is almost done. He's almost off the team. Go ahead and do a little bit. Show a little bit more of your magic, fam. Oh, my God, I love Henry so much, guys. You don't understand. Look at that. Low driven from Henry as well. A couple yards out, what, like 15, 20 yards out, and he still scores from inside the box. That is crazy. Yeah, that's nuts. And then again here, guys, in the 45th, Martial just able to beat the defense there, and then the low driven is going to be easy peasy for him as well. And yes, this is like my favorite celebration. I'm just being honest. That's my favorite. I'm being real. I love it. All right. Martial here for our opponent inside the box, passes it to Modric. That's a great play. I'm not even lying. That's a great goal for Modric from our opponent there to make it 5-2 in the 53rd. We still could have a problem here because it's easy to score in this game. The fake shot kills his defender, and then Henry tries to pass it off to but Koscielny intercepts, but Vidal's there to steal it from Bakayoko to find Henry, to then find Martial in the low driven. He has the space and the time to take the low driven, and it's going to happen again, guys. We're going to... happen again. We're killing them, boys. 6-2 in the 69th, though. Martial gets us, and my defense like literally falls asleep or something. Bale just literally skates right by them. He gets it in to make it 6-3 in the 69th. But that is going to be all she wrote for that game, guys. It ends 6-3. We get 708 coins for that, and there are the stats. They're a pretty even match. He had a little bit more possession, but we end up winning that game a 6-3, and that is going to put us at 6-0. 6-0. Oh my goodness. All right. 2 more wins, and then we can start losing, boys. It's what usually happens. We're going to the 4-3-2-1 here. I haven't seen Origi be played a lot. Now, he decides to play him, and I want to see how he's going to do. But look at this beautiful header from Henry off a corner, 7 minutes in. It's a beauty, boys. Henry is just incredible. If you can get your hands on him, man. I don't know how his left wing card is, but I'm assuming it's probably just about the same. He's incredible, incredible, man. Walcott here, great little run from him. We get the ball to him. He beats the defense and then the low driven to make it 2-0 in the 35th. My opponent here, look, Origi, boys. Look at Origi. Good little pass there. Nainggolan finds Origi. Origi puts it in to make it 2-1. We're in the 41st. Walcott has the space and the time to think about what I want to do here. He pulled his defender a little bit. I saw the through ball, able to find Martial there for him to put it away, and we end up winning that match, guys. 3-1 in the 90th, and 16 shots, 14 on target, 51% possession. Again, doing well on stats, and again, doing well in our game, 7-0. All right, game 8. It's always game 8, isn't it, guys? It's always game 8 where you get a team and you're like, uh-oh, we could be in trouble here. 4-3-2-1. Henry, Haji, Roberto, Rio. I think it had just about every lone player you can get or you could have gotten. But we're going right into this match. I don't know what the hell he was doing there. I don't know why he did the offside trap, but it's going to be easy peasy finesse shot around the keeper. And on top of that, he pulled the keeper. I don't know what he was doing, but we beat him. There in that situation. Again, he's just pushing everything forward. The 1-2s are going to work. It's Henry. He pulls the keeper. I'm going to chip him all day. all day long, boys. Pull the keeper. I'm looking at the radar. If I see the keeper coming out, I'm chipping. And it usually goes in. It's 2-0. 30 minutes in. Vidal finds Walcott. Walcott finds Henry. Martial to Walcott. Low driven. 3-0, boys. It starts with Walcott and it ends with Walcott, boys. In the 34th, Henry now. Gonna little drag back there. Finds Martial. Walcott all by his lonesome. I kind of thought it was offside when that play first happened. They didn't call it. It's 4-0. Walcott's doing the work, baby. 38 minutes again. Martial, look at Walcott. Look at Walcott go. Look, he's pulling the keeper, boys. Yep, I'm chipping. Yeah, it goes in still. A little unlucky that his defender didn't get there, but I'm happy the ball went in. I think that's 3 goals for Walcott in this game. Walcott gets it to, Martial. Martial gets it to Henry. It comes off the post, but Conte is there. We're going to cross this in, and look at that diving header. One of the best looking goals I think I've scored, especially it being a diving header. I don't think I've scored diving headers like that, especially in Foot Champs. It was beautiful, and yes, do your hocus pocus, baby, because it was brilliant, and we do get ourselves another rage quit here, guys, making us win our 8th game in a row, going 8-0. Winning, I think that was 6-0 in this match, and we just dominated across the board as per usual in these first couple of games. We are now Silver 3 with 8 games, 1, 0 losses. Yes. All right, guys, like now we can start losing because now it's gonna start getting more difficult, and as you can see, we're coming up. How he got red hazard, I don't know. I wanted red hazard myself, but I always get crap. 36 minutes in, couldn't break him down till then, but Henry from outside the box takes a little power shot, not a little, but a power shot, you know, a normal shot from outside and gets it in. Guys, what did I tell you? What did I tell you about those free kicks? They work. They work, they work, they work, they work. Walker to Martial, and he scores it. 2 minutes in. 2-0, 67th minute. We're just looking for that space so we could, you know, try to make another goal here. Vidal getting into Alessandrini. And then Alessandrini finding Henry for the low driven there. An easy goal for him. Henry again in the 70th. Get into Martial. We have Alessandrini on the wing. On the run, he's going to pass the 1-2s, dude. Just like the 1-2s. Like they work very well. And it's the way I like to play FIFA. I like to pass a lot. And it just works out in my favor there again. Ricosta here does incredible little, I guess, stop and go. Little stop and go there to make it 4-1 in the 79th. We get Conte the ball to Pogba. Pogba finds Jesus, and Jesus is going to chip the keeper because he pulled him, and it's going to work. He beats Courtois there with the chip, which honestly I didn't think it was going to go in, but I did see the keeper off the line, so I decided to chip it, and it worked. 5-1 in the 89th, though. Good little through ball. Not playing all, I don't even know how from that angle how Alessandro, I think it was Alessandro, puts that ball in. It is Alessandro. How he puts that ball in, but he does. It's 5-2 in the 90th here. Martial just weaves through my whole defense. De Gea does well, but it falls right back to Martial, making it 5-3 in that match, guys. And that is game 9, if I'm not mistaken. 1 and those stats. We murdered them, boys. We murdered them. That's 9-0. Oh, baby, we got to win one more, and we've done our best ever start. 9-0, boys. 9-0. If we can win this match here, the problem is it's a 4-3-3s. I'm being honest. I suck against them. If we can win our match here, this is our best start ever in Foot Champs this year. All right? 14 minutes in. Vidal, we're looking for the space, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. This match was very, very difficult. Our opponent was incredibly good, and he knew what he was doing. We scored, though, 15 minutes in to make it 1-0. And he does a lot of passing as well. He does find the space there with Bale, passes it back to Neymar, and look at Martial by himself. Just good passing from my opponent to find the open spaces, and he's going to do his little dance or whatever. It's 1-1, boys. In the 41st, Conte does well, or excuse me, Alaba does well here to try to get this ball forward. He does find Walcott to Henry. Henry's going to find Walcott again, and then we're going to take the low driven. His defender kind of like turns or something, I don't know, but it beats both him and the keeper to make it 2-1. Neymar now, guys, in the 64th gets it to Griezmann. Griezmann with a nice little turn here, just looking for space. He does find the space to Martial. Martial finds Modric. Modric back to Martial to find Bale to tuck it in to make it 2-2 here. Like I said, opponent was very, very tough in this match, guys, and probably the hardest opponent I had in my first set of games. He makes it 2-3 here, 72 minutes in. He's gonna do his little wobbly. I don't even know what the hell that is, bro. Is that a bird? Is it a plane? I don't know. But the 1-2s here. Martial is through in the 81st, guys. He's going to finesse to beat the keeper to tie it up 3-all in the 82nd. It looks like we're going into extra time, but there's still time to lose this match, and I'm hoping that we can hold our opponent here in the 87th, trying to do something here with Bale, but Conte does well. Referee always gets in the way. Yo, EA, do me a favor, fam. Fix that. Ref is always in my way, but look at the 1-2s. Martial, he does it in the 89th, boys, to make it 4-3. We just got a hold, and we got it. And with that being said, boys, we hold it. I did get a message from him as well. He wasn't too happy, but we win 4-3. Here, like I said, a very tough opponent, guys. He had more possession. We were able to finish it off in the 89th minute there. We both played well. A tough opponent, nonetheless. And we finally get our 10-0 start in Foot Champs, boys. Whew, so cheesy. All right, guys, we've done well with our team, right? Last week, you know, we did our best ever 33, right? We did our best ever 33 finish. We started our best ever, you know, 10-0 with this squad. Henry is no longer on the team. We've used all 10 of them. He's gone. I have like I want to say at this point in time, I have 1.8 million coins. I definitely want to change my team up. Not because they're playing bad, just because I'm bored of it. I've played on the Xbox with the same exact team for like 200 games, and now I've played 300 games with the same exact team on PlayStation. So I want to change some things up. That means we're selling everything, guys. We're selling Vidal. We're going to sell Boateng. We're going to sell Alaba. We're going to sell De Gea as well. And the reason I'm selling these players here is because I do want to make other moves, either icons or, you know, bigger players, Ronaldo, Messi, things like that. But I have so much invested in Boateng, Vidal, and also in Alaba and De Gea that I can't really make any moves. 1.8 is not enough to really do anything I want to do. I can buy one player and be done, or I can sell these players, maybe have a weaker defense, and go with something a little bit more fun. Just not having fun with the same players over and over again. And maybe we'll go back to these players. I don't know, but I have really not changed my team, and I kind of want to change my team. It could be a mistake. We had a great start, of course, with these players. The problem was Henry was up front for us, which I still feel like with, you know, Jesus or... yeah, with Jesus, because that's what we'd go back to, we would still do well, but I just want to have a little bit more fun in the game. I'm liking everybody else on the team, Martial, Walcott, Alessandrini. We have so much invested in those 4 players. And you guys see as this is going up how much I'm putting him up for, and everybody does end up selling. I can tell you that straight up. So prices are also going up on these players as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and sell that, make a different team that I think is going to be a little bit more fun. That might include icons, that might include Messi, that might include Ronaldo. I don't know yet because I'm still undecided, but there's been a lot of players that I've missed out, especially in attack. I haven't picked up any icons this year at all to use. I haven't picked up any new strikers, any wingers. I just want to play with other players and see how it's going to be. So we're going to sell those 4 players, guys, and then we're going to start making our moves to buy other players for our squad and see if I enjoy those players. If not, we can always go back and buy the Vidal, Boateng, and Alaba, which has been incredible for me. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, those players have been nuts for me. But we'll see what's gonna happen here. In tomorrow's episode, you'll see the team that I'm gonna be putting together, and hopefully it does well for the next set of games. But either way, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my first set of 10 games, and hopefully you guys are doing well in your games. Let me know down below, guys, how you're doing in your Foot Champs. Hopefully you can get your games done. And that's going to be it for me today here, guys. Guys, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please drop a like on the episode. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy FIFA, make sure to subscribe. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for all the support. And I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces, baby. Turn